Okay, so what's up guys? Welcome back to a video. I haven't posted in a while because I have been setting up this for a while. Okay. Do it. Computers using a dangerous virus. So
today we are destroying a scammer who claims to be from Microsoft, but I actually traced his location down to this apartment complex in Punjab, India. He runs one of those tech support pop-up scams that look like this.
Important security message. Please do.
Who is gonna believe this? Windows alert virus detected in your computer. Please do not shut down or reset. What I should do? What I should do, bro? Okay, let's.
Do not attempt to shut down or restart your computer.
This fake message will appear on a victim's computer out of nowhere, leaving them scared and confused. If they call the phone number on this fake pop-up, they won't be connected to the real Microsoft support, but rather a group of scammers in India. Let me introduce you to Gurmeet Singh.
Wait. Is he even drinking? I think.
So the plan is simple. We will pull up Gurmeet's live webcam feed on the TV for everyone to see, and then open a malicious file that plays, this. Hold on, wait. Before we get to that, let me give you some crucial context. Usually, I confront these scammers alone, with no extra assistance. But Pierogi from Scammer Payback is hosting some sort of hacking event at his office. So instead of confronting the scammer by myself, I thought it would be a better idea to fly over to Pierogi's office and do it with a full team of hackers instead.
Doing awesome to entertain you, bro. You should subscribe to him. Subscribe to me also.
What are you doing, dude? He's taking a picture so he can send it. Oh, he's
Crew celebrating.
Alright, so I'm going to walk you through the scam and how it actually works, because I think it's super important for you to understand how these guys are ripping people off. Then I'm going to show you the scammer's live webcam feed and their exact location. And finally, we're going to give these scammers a taste of their own medicine. They think it's okay to destroy people's lives? Well, let's see how they like it when we
That much about the internet, or I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. I'm just saying in general, scammers don't know that much about the internet and stuff. Like there's 1,000 hackers that could hack them, and they probably just don't know it.
destroy their computers and their entire operation with some FBI malware. Okay, so this is what happens. Let's say you're just trying to browse the internet, maybe trying to log into your bank, and you click on what looks like a safe website, but scammers have actually paid for certain keywords, like certain search terms on these websites, or they have paid for sneaky pop-ups to take over an entire web page itself.
If you're a scammer and have no money, it's wraps for you all.
So you land on this sketchy website thinking everything is fine, and then boom, out of nowhere, a pop-up takes over your screen. It's telling you your computer's full of viruses, your Facebook's hacked, your bank account is compromised, and you need to call
This is obviously fake, bro. Who's for this? And grandmas in my area don't use a computer or know that much.
Microsoft support, or your computer is going to be fried. Now, you might think that 800 number is Microsoft, but if you call that phone number, you won't be connected to the real Microsoft support, but rather this specific scam group that we're about to show you.
800 is not.
Hello?
I don't want
Yeah, click on cancel. Click on cancel in the middle. Click on cancel. Cancel in the middle of the
Cancel, bro. Where's cancel?
screen. Click on cancel.
At this point, the scammer will sort of take on the technical support role. They'll ask you a bunch of questions, sort of what led up to this issue, and then they'll have you install a remote access software on your computer, something like TeamViewer or AnyDesk.
I'm basically initiating a remote session with your computer. Okay, and type on the very top address bar www.support, like I'm supporting you,
Who's gonna believe this? The accent like WW from, you know, so
support
Support, okay?
dot me, M-E, M as in Mike, E as in Echo.
Yeah.
So once the scammers gain access to the victim's computer, they'll sort of misdiagnose the machine and make up a bunch of non-existent issues. It's kind of like a shady mechanic that's working on your car, and as he examines your vehicle, he comes up with more and more issues.
Can you look at over here? Can you see all these net? Look on the screen. Can you see?
what is these pop-ups, bro? I can't even read this. These pop-ups are so fake. It's like from Windows 98, bro.
All these network services which are getting stopped over here. Yeah, and and all these are Microsoft services which are getting stopped. Can you see all of them?
Yeah,
I do.
If the victim falls for the initial pitch, the scammers will just go in for the payment. Now, most of these scammers will usually do a 1-year plan, a 5-year plan, or even lifetime support, which is literally a joke.
There are 2 licenses available for it, okay? First license is the basic license, valid for another 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Second license
Some guys don't know what they're even saying.
is the advanced one, valid for another 7 years. Hope you know this thing. Microsoft is going to discontinue Windows 10 this year and going to launch Windows 21 this year. So you can auto
Why is this so random? Windows 21?
upgrade it to the latest window.
Okay.
If you choose it for the 2
Believe this, bro. Don't believe this.
year license, it costs you $200. If you choose it for the 7 year, it costs you $400.
Here's the thing though, if I could
What about lifetime? Yeah, what about lifetime?
catch these victims early on and warn them about the scam, they could potentially do a chargeback or even call their bank to dispute the transactions. But some scammers have actually changed their tactics over the past few years, and they started using new tactics where they don't just stop at charging you for some technical support. Their main goal is to drain your entire bank account. They'll gain access to your computer and run the usual scam script, but here
What the hell is that, bro? What the hell is that?
charging you for some technical support. Their main goal is to drain your entire bank account. They'll gain access to your
Wrap it up for your paper. Something a brown slash clear tape.
computer and run the usual scam script, but here's where it takes a turn. Instead of charging you $1,000 for some tech support, they're going to try to steal hundreds of thousands of dollars, and sometimes even millions.
They can't do that, bro. Some of these guys are really poor. Some of the old people are really poor. What makes you think they have millions of dollars?
Why? Well, because the scam isn't about providing tech support anymore. They're trying to convince you that hackers are stealing your identity and you need to move all your funds to a new secure wallet. But in reality, the scammers are the ones stealing your money and
Look at this guy smoking.
robbing you blind. Okay, so this scammer over here, Gurmeet Singh, lives on the outskirts of Punjab. And if we zoom in over here, we can kind of see that he is in the greater Mohali area. And it's really interesting to me because I sort of traced his location via the neighboring Wi-Fi networks, but there isn't many buildings around, you know? So the fact that the red pinpoint is directly landing on this building makes me
Boxing them. Oh my god.
pretty confident we got the right address. And you know what bothers me is like these guys think they can just hide out in a small building or an apartment complex and kind of stay under the radar, so nobody knows where they're really operating out of, and they can just do their illegal activities and be out of there. They think they're smart because they won't be exposed or located, but we found them. So now most of you know that when I gain access to a scammer's computer, I like to download all of their files. And something really interesting that I picked up in the middle of the investigation was a lead list that included details of over 100,000 innocent people.
Whoever does this? I watched many videos of this guy, and always these scammers just list the names Joseph, Rafu, Elliot, Edwin. Why do they do that? Why do they do that, bruh?
People. Now, of course, my team and I deleted this off of Gurmeet's computer, but you might be wondering, how did he obtain all of that personal information? And to tell you the truth, there's an entire underground industry of data brokers that basically buy and sell your personal information. I mean, even someone like me who tries to stay pretty anonymous online still gets bombarded with hundreds of emails, spam phone calls, and all sorts of shady stuff. Sometimes I find myself wondering, why isn't there a simple way to delete all of my personal information off of the dark web? Well, thankfully, I found Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Now here, look. Aura has been supporting the channel for almost brokers are selling very helpful because data is protecting your online presence today. Okay, so now it's time to destroy Gurmeet Singh and his computer. And instead of doing it alone like how I would typically do it, I decided to fly all the way to Scammer Payback headquarters and do it with a full team of hackers. I mentioned that in the intro briefly. Pierogi from Scammer Payback was hosting sort of this hacking week at his office, and I brought this connection to his office, and we confronted him on the TV. So we gathered everyone around, but the setup was giving Midnight and I a way harder time than expected. Oh my god. I'm trying to get audio on the scammer's computer.
You want audio and video?
Yeah.
You know, I'll do it. Don't worry about it.
Alright, Midnight, fine.
Okay, what's his PC name? No, that's not the right command though.
That is the
for this.
Listen, don't act over.
For what we're gonna do, not the right command.
Want to sit down? Sit down.
Wait, so is the audio actually beaming through?
Good. There's a problem here.
Oh, it's his volume maybe?
It's 50.
It's his volume.
It's July 4th, 2025, and we have been sitting here for 5 months waiting.
They have been analyzing the whole entire database. That's not crazy. That's not crazy, but they stayed here till midnight. Right now in India, it's midnight. Like,
For Nano and Midnight to do this freaking thing. Come on, guys, huddle around the TV.
Eventually, Midnight and I figured out the issue, and we executed the malware on his system, but the reaction didn't really go as expected.
Right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
what is this guy even doing? What is this guy even doing? Oh, is he sleeping and smoking like this, bruh? It's like press F and is it? Why is he doing that?
Bruh.
Look at this. He looks confused. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, what the? Oh, no.
Gotta pop up that your computer is seized by FBI.
Pop up that your computer is seized by FBI. I can't even read it.
Yeah, you're searching that up into YouTube. Look it up. He's trying to figure it out. We felt like executing the malware didn't freak him out enough.
YouTube ain't gonna save you in this. It ain't gonna save you in anything.
So we also decided to speak through his computer.
Gurmeet Singh.
Australian accent. accent I've ever seen or ever heard.
Jermaine Singh, are you there? You're ruining lives. You're doing damage to the world's economy. You are the problem, and we are holding you accountable.
Why are you on Netflix, pal?
We have been watching. We have seen everything you have done. Gurmeet Singh, you are no longer safe.
All right, Gurney, we're giving you another, the fifth present.
We gotta find someone else.
Malware. Oh my god.
This guy's 5 times and you don't respond. Yeah, that was
He did this 5 times and they're still.
Alright, that's enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
I think it's enough.
This guy's just, he doesn't know anything.
We're just gonna let it run.
He's gonna come back tomorrow too. So add it to start. There it is. Yeah.
Alright. Gone. Delete all this. Delete his documents folder.
You like talk to him as you do it?
Gurmeet, I'm deleting all your files now.
What is he doing, bro? This guy ain't even. He's just calmly just scrolling through files. Like, what is he even doing?
Alright.
What is this?
I don't know. I thought that this guy would pay it.
Wait, how about Jim talks to him? Jim, you should scare him with your voice. Alright, Jim, tell him how it is. Here, sit down.
Jim, bro.
Yes, please.
Hi, Gurmeet. Gurmeet, come off your phone.
Why does bro sound like Kermit? Turn off your phone.
Yeah, hi.
Stop scrolling.
I'm talking to you. Gurmeet, don't bother searching your phone. You're not going to find the answer. Gurmeet, hello. We do know who you are. We know what you do. You don't return.
Kermit. Oh, my soundboard doesn't work. Oh, okay. Okay, it's working.
The money, it will be forgiven if you don't return it. We will come and find you. Gurmeet.
Shave your mustache right now.
If Kermit knows all your information, then you're cooked, bro. You're just as cooked as those wet farts.
It shows him up for what he is, so he hasn't a clue. He's supposed to be the tech support guy, but yet he ends up not having a notion what to do. And the funniest bit for me was him Googling, what do I do if I get FBI malware?
This is what we do every day. We all join video chat together and talk about hacking scammers, and now we just get to do it together. It's just cool.
Hey, Sina, this guy's still going through all his files. Oh my god!
YouTube search FBI.
Like the outro. So if you what video I should react to next, and like and subscribe. Peace, bro. Peace, bro.